Good afternoon. This is Brian Kuzmar from Commercial Rare Coins and Precious Metals in Lauderdale by the Sea, Florida. Going to go over today's precious metals prices, gold and silver, and see where we're at today. Kind of interesting things going on here in the world, obviously, and in metal prices also. Yesterday we had discussed that we were looking at sub $1,700 prices, but it was still trading in like a $25 range. Today we're looking at $1,715 gold. With 1698 was the low, 1722 the high. Again, that $25 range it seems to be trading in. Still holding on to that 1700 level, which is really nice. Silver showing really good strength, even though it touched over 18 for a while. It's low today, 1750, the high 1788. And again, looks like about a 25 cent or 50 cent range there. Platinum 814.72. Let's see what the low is, 823 and 846. Again, roughly $25 range that these metals have been trading in. When you see the metals dip, like I think if you see gold dip below that 1700 level, good time to buy if you haven't bought any. But I do feel that we're in an upward trend, and you're going to continue to see this price climb. In the next leg, it's going to be 1725. It's going to be the base for 1750. And silver's new base is going to be 1750, 1800, and that'll sit a while. And then we'll make another little $25 and 50 cent increments in both metals, I believe. And I think platinum will follow the same. Palladium, sorry, as I always say, I wish I knew more about it. I don't. Wall Street Journal, which I always like to take a quick look at. This page is free for anyone to look at, so I'm not showing you anything that you shouldn't be looking at anyway that you're not paying for, I guess. Dow Jones. 11 points, sideways, not much going on. The whole world is kind of stagnant, I think, kind of fixed to their TV sets with what's going on. These riots spread to everywhere. Not good for business, probably good for gold and silver prices, though, unfortunately. Little graph I wanted to show you that I found. Now, it was really difficult to find a good graph out there on gold. However, I did find one, 1920 up to date. And if you kind of look at this graph, it's interesting. If you live long enough and you can sell on these spikes, you can do pretty good with gold. Well, anyway, from here, in the 1920s, a $20 gold piece was worth about $20 in gold. So it had approximately an ounce. But as you see here, through the 20s, and they kind of accelerate the graph here, gold probably stayed in that $30 range up until you see 1972. There's where Nixon took us off the gold standard. Or closed the gold window, I believe, and we were no longer on a gold standard, so to speak. This is where you can see that gold took off quite a bit on its first real bull run when it was illegal for Americans to own gold, and that was probably over $100, $160. The graph doesn't say too much, as you can see right here. It's kind of wide. So after that was our next bull run that everybody remembers, or not everybody remembers, but our first big bull run in my lifetime was 1979 through 1980. And if you remember, interest rates were like 20-something% then. The world was pretty crazy. We were at war with, we had issues with Iran, a whole bunch of things going on at the time. But gold then, close to that $900 mark. And as you can see here, through the 80s, it kind of just wavered in that 300 to 500 range. Touched down to 250 one time, I think, sometime in the 90s, and probably right around this point right here. As you can see, though, steady climb since then. Our last bull run in gold was 2012. Let's see, that coincides with the last high, which hit about $1,900 per ounce. And then it kind of dropped back there quite a bit. We were in a big bubble right there in gold for a little while, though, and that's to be explained. Backs off a little bit, and again, we're heading toward that range again. However, I had expected this area, to me, was bubble territory in 2012 that I'm circling. I had expected at the time gold to hit in this 1250 range right here, but it just kind of kept going, and I was pretty amazed myself. However, it's backed off, and as you can see, it kind of steadied in that range where I thought it should have gone to here. But again, that was bubble territory in my opinion. I think we're not anywhere near as bubble territory right now, and I'll tell you why. 2008 is when we had our last financial crisis. And as you can see, look what happened to the price of gold. But this is 2008, last financial crisis. This is where gold was going. It was headed that way anyway, obviously. However, it kind of it didn't take long for it to get up to that area right there. And here is in between 2012 and now. We're getting back up to our high there. I think our next mark, where I thought our last mark was $12.50, I think our next mark is $2,500 range. But we could see it go higher from there. Again, just my opinion. Well, this is Brian Kuzmar from Commercial Ware Coins and Precious Metals in Lauderdale by the Sea. Got any questions? Give us a call, 954-493-8811. We're open 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Mondays through Fridays. We have a real brick and mortar store, so we do sell all this product, gold, silver, platinum products. And we'd love to educate you and love to have you as a customer. Feel free to call us anytime again at 954-493-8811. And I hope you have a great day. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye now.